welcome to my presentation titled Fuzzy Inference System for Corrosion Engineer Interview Selection, Insights from Idemitsu Sdn.Bhd. My name is Arina Husna binti Zulkifli. In this video, I will walk you through 6 main parts, which are the introduction, literature review, methodology, results, conclusion, and reference. Corrosion engineers play a vital role in maintaining operational safety and cost efficiency, especially in industries such as petrochemical and oil and gas. However, current recruitment methods such as resume reviews and interviews are often subjective and inconsistent. Therefore, in order to address this, I developed a fuzzy inference system by using fuzzy logic principles to evaluate candidates in a fair, consistent, and data-driven way. This system was designed specifically for Idemitsu Sdn.Bhd. The problem is regarding traditional hiring is biased and struggles to evaluate technical criteria such as academic qualifications, certifications, skills, and experience. This can result in poor hiring, which affects safety and cost. The main objectives of this study were to design a FIS for corrosion engineer recruitment, build a user-friendly MATLAB application for HR in order to easily input candidate data and evaluate the results. For the significance of study, this study enhanced the recruitment process for corrosion engineers by making it more objective, consistent, and efficient. By applying fuzzy logic, it reduced human bias and improved decision-making accuracy. It also supports safety, operational effectiveness, and cost control, especially in critical industries such as petrochemicals and oil and gas. For the scope of study, this system focuses on evaluating candidates based on 4 key technical criteria such as academic qualifications, certification, industrial experience, and skills. It is tailored specifically for corrosion engineer positions at Idemitsu Sdn.Bhd, but it can be adapted for other technical roles in the future. Last but not least, for the limitations of study, this system relies on expert-defined roles and membership functions, which may require periodic updates, but it does not assess qualitative factors such as personality, communication style, or cultural fit. Also, it is currently limited to a single job role and industry-specific criteria. In reviewing past studies, 3 key insights guided this project. First of all, language and computing in 2004 showed that fuzzy logic is effective in handling subjective data in decision-making process. Secondly, Ivanov et al. In 2020 highlight how MATLAB application designers allow real-time evaluations through user-friendly interface, making it practical for HR applications. And lastly, Cabral et al. In 2024 pointed out that while MATLAB application design is flexible, it may struggle with performance when handling complex fuzzy operations or large data sets, for an important considerations for future scalability. Next, this flowchart shows how the system works. First, inputs are fuzzified, then fuzzy rows are applied to evaluate the candidate, and the result is defuzzified to a final score. This system outputs either accept or reject. The FIS uses 4 inputs, which are academic qualification, certification, industry experience, and skills. Each input has its own membership functions, which are triangular or trapezoidal, and was defined based on Idemitsu's hiring standards. The fuzzy role base consists of 81 roles. For example, if a candidate has a master's degree, high certification, medium experience, and high skills, then they are more likely to be accepted. These roles were created based on expert input from Idemitsu's HR and engineering team. This interface allows HR manager to input candidate data easily. This system will automatically process the data using fuzzy logic and output a final score. Here are 5 sample candidates and their results. Candidates who scored below 5 were rejected, while those above 7 were accepted. In this example, candidates 2, 3, and 5 were shortlisted for interview. Let's take a closer look at candidate 3. This candidate had a master's degree, 3 certifications, medium industry experience, and high level of skills. The fuzzy logic system gave this candidate a score of 8.76, which falls into the accept range. This is the final interface built using MATLAB Application Designer. It allows HR staff to enter values using sliders or input fields. Once they click Evaluate, the system immediately displays whether the candidate should be accepted or rejected along with a numerical score. In conclusion, this FIS offers a more objective, structured approach to recruitment. It integrates with MATLAB for ease of use and reduce bias in decision making. In the future, this system can be expanded to other roles or industries, and machine learning can be introduced to automate rule update. Here are the main references used in the study, including works by Saadah, Ivanov, and others. And that's all from me. Thank you for your attention.